Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports. We are LA.
It is game number 162 this afternoon from Angels Stadium. Every game throughout Major League Baseball starting at noon Pacific time. The Angels wrap up their schedule with the Oakland Athletics here today. We walk inside the Big A for one last time in 2018. And back to Angels baseball on Fox Sports West along with Mark Kubica. I'm Victor Rojas. So before we get started, I just want to say thank you to all of you for allowing us into your living rooms and to your bars, wherever you watch Angels baseball throughout the season. It's been our pleasure to bring it to you. And obviously, it's been a disappointing season in 2018, but there have been some highlights. Gooby, what do you got?
Yeah, Victor, there's been a lot of really good special moments worthy of a Carlos Cam replay going back even to opening day where Shohei Ohtani picking up his first base hit, Major League base hit on the first pitch he sees. Of course, he homered his first game at home. Also, Albert Pujols in need to get that base hit the other way for hit number 3,000 of his career up in Seattle to go along with 600 home runs in his career. Mike Trout had a special 3-game set in which he homered in 3 consecutive games, and he absolutely crushed the ball. 39 home runs on the season for Trout. In the lineup here today, hopefully he'll get a chance to get number 40, maybe 41. This afternoon.
Yeah, it's nice to see Trout and Ohtani both in that final lineup. Last matchup of the season has Matt Shoemaker on the mound for the Angels, making his 7th start. Brett Anderson, the left-hander, on the mound for the Oakland Athletics. As we're just about ready for baseball one last time this season. Sit back, relax. Lineups and first pitch when we return.
Cherokee. Embrace every new opportunity with a redesigned exterior and 31 Highway MPG. Test drive one today. By Mercury Insurance, we're on a mission to save you money. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com to get a fast free quote and see how much you can save. And by your SoCal Mazda dealers.
It is a sun-drenched afternoon for game number 162. The Angels wearing their home white uniforms, and Matt Shoemaker ready to make his final start. Final start for the Angels this year, as the Angels last night with the loss, unable to finish at an even 500 this year, but can get to 80 victories. And I guess you would look at silver linings going into the off-season, and I know you're a silver linings playbook kind of guy.
Yes, I am.
There's going to be some changes for this ball club. We don't know what's going on with the manager's position. Obviously, the roster construction is going to change just because of the needs and the deficiencies that this ball club had. And you've got to deal with the injuries that the Angels have had and guys coming back from health.
Yeah, that's the big thing. I think the one thing you have to address is make sure you need some pitching, starting pitching depth, bullpen depth, and health of that, both the starters and the bullpen. You have some tremendous pieces in that everyday lineup. You just got to supplement some pieces around that to move forward in the next season.
Well, Mike Scioscia sitting on the bench. He has drawn out his final lineup card of 2018. Will it be his final lineup card of his Angels career? Some believe that it will be, and perhaps an announcement soon after the game or at some point after the season is what we were told all season long, that it will be addressed after the season. Well, after the season ends with the final out in the 9th inning. Hopefully it's just 9 innings, by the way. I'm being optimistic as far as the 9th inning.
Yeah, I think so too. And the big thing with Mike Scioscia, he's had such a tremendous career as the manager of the Angels, a number of postseason runs. Also, when you think about a world championship as a manager in 2002.
Handlers have taken the field. We'll check out Bob Melvin's starting lineup for the Oakland Athletics. They're headed to New York on Wednesday for the wild card game. They're currently at 97 and 64. This lineup brought to you by City National Bank. It'll have Nick Martini leading things off in left field. Matt Chapman at third base. Jed Lowry looking for 100 RBIs on the season's at second. Chris Davis, the DH. Matt Olson, this is his 162nd game of the season. He's at first. Stephen Piscotty at right. Ramon Laureano's in center field. Marcus Semien, the shortstop. Josh Phegley is batting ninth and doing the catching. Mentioned Shoemaker's making his 7th start. 2-2. 4.82 ERA, Mark.
Yeah, the big thing for Shoemaker, just to finish strong here in his last start of the season for Shoe. One of my go-tos for him to be successful here today is his split, the lower part of the strike zone. That splitter is going to be very important for him to work down in the strike zone, even below, once he gets ahead of the count, and use that slider going down and away. It's been a very effective pitch for him, not only this season, but in his career, staying on top of that slider, get some swing and misses going away, so you have that movement going away and the splitter going straight down.
Warm afternoons, the baseball will travel. We'll check out the Angels on the defensive side of things. A little different look today. No Justin Upton in the lineup. No Andrelton Simmons as well. It'll be Eric Young Jr. getting to start in left field. Trout at center, Calhoun in right, Ward and Cowart on the left side of the infield, Johnson and Marte on the right side, and it's Joe Hudson behind the dish.
And defensively for the Angels, look for Sherman Johnson. He's getting that start. The 28-year-old, 14th round pick by the Angels, and a Florida State. Looking for him to get his first major league hit today also, but solid defensively at second base.
Nick Martini, starting left fielder, hitting .302. 9 doubles, 3 triples, a home run, 19 runs batted in. It's a warm one today, 80 degrees. Coming up at first pitch. Shoe really taking his time before throwing that first pitch. And now we're ready. No balls and a strike. First pitch brought to you by Simpson Chevrolet. Shoemaker, no decision against Texas on the 25th. That was here. At 5 innings, he gave up a run on 4 hits. 7 strikeouts, no walks through 73 pitches. One ball, one strike.
Pretty cool setup today, though. Every game is being played right at the exact same time. Some really meaningful games in the National League, especially, where it might not even be determined by the end of the day.
Right.
It might be playoff games, all 4 teams going at it.
A tiebreaker action tomorrow, perhaps.
There's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Marty Foster calling the balls and strikes today. Mark Ripperger at first. Doug Eddings at second. Joe West, the crew chief, at third base. Seems as if Oakland will have perhaps leaning towards Liam Hendricks as their opener on Wednesday. They might go full bullpen as Shoemaker falls behind here 3-1.
We talked about it a lot last night and even the first game. I think that might be their best option in that game against the Yankees. Give them different looks throughout.
Three one on the way. Martini shoots one down the line, slicing toward the corner and out of play. Oh, it's some carry. I told you he's going to carry today.
Especially in the corners.
Yeah. Martini hit his first big league home run and only big league home run against the Angels on that last road trip. Full count. Chapman on deck. Long look in. Here's payoff. And he walked it. So man on for Chapman.
Shoemaker 6-3 in his career versus Oakland with a 4.11 ERA. Chapman 2 for 3 in his career versus Shoe.
This is Shoemaker's 7th start since coming off the disabled list. Remember, made one start that back on March 31st and went on the DL for most of the season until September 3rd when he returned as he throws a breaking ball that misses. Chapman hitting .279, 42 doubles, 6 triples, 24 home runs, 68 runs batted in. For the former Titan Cal State Fullerton. That's why Jose was talking about Chapman and Chris Davis, the old Titan connection.
That is that connection.
Noe Ramirez. 2-0. Leadoff walk to Martini, a 2-0 count on Chapman. That is ripped foul.
And you put yourself in those counts. That's the one thing we've noticed from this club this year for Oakland. They've been a lot more patient putting themselves in good fastball counts. Or even counts where they can sit on a break ball that you have to throw for a strike. Melvin's been excellent with this club. Positive, especially with all the changes coming into the season with their lineup.
Changes.
Can you sing it out line, boy?
No. Dodgers up 2-0 in the first on the Giants.
And they're not messing around with no outs also.
Nine pitches thrown by Shoemaker, 6 out of the strike zone so far. And 14 starts for the Angels last year. On the corner. 2-2. Good location.
Oakland doesn't run a lot, but you would think maybe this is one of those counts, 3-2 or 2-2. You should say they were going to be on the move now, anticipating a splitter potentially.
Shoemaker career mark of 40-32 with a 3.92 ERA. 100 games in the big leagues. This is number 101. 93 starts out of those 101 games. 2-2. Ball gets away from Hudson. Split around in front of the plate by about 2 feet.
There was the splitter, but not on the move, but still advances in the scoring position.
Full count. It's about as deliberate a pace as we've seen Shoemaker work. We're in the first. Chapman bounces it foul.
And generally, I always think when a pitcher really is working slow, you just don't feel right. That's something you don't want to see from Shu. This last start of the season, taking a lot of time in between pitches for him.
Been hovered at 89, 90 miles per hour as far as the fastball. Light crowd so far this afternoon. Folks still outside. 3-2 again. Chapman grounds this one to third. Taylor Ward has it. Looks Martini back. One down.
One of those outs too you want on that side of the infield. That way Martini's not able to advance to third on that ground out. Solid look back for Taylor Ward. Gets the first out of the inning.
So man still in scoring position for Lowry. Oakland picked up the win last night 5-2 without a hit with a man in scoring position. They went 0 for 7. They're 1 for 14 in this series. Still the Angels and the A's have split the first two games.
If you're Shoemaker right now, you really got to try to expand the strike zone against Jed Lowry. He's sitting at 99 RBI. He's got an opportunity here, so he's going to expand his strike zone even more so.
Easily a career high for him, surpassing the 69 he had last year. Good off-speed pitch.
Remember, he's been pretty patient the first pitch, the first couple of games. He's looking the man in scoring position right now to do some damage.
Out to right field toward the corner. Cole moving back near the track, makes the catch. Tagging and heading to third is Martini, as Lowry just got underneath that one.
Well, you can tell his reaction. He thought that was an opportunity to pick up an RBI or two on that swing.
Hayes last night got a 2-run home run in the first inning by Chris Davis. Lowry fails in his effort there.
Yeah, you see that smile. He's like, oh, I had it.
He figures, you know, had he gotten it out of here, he could be out of the game.
Say, Bob, I'm good.
See you Wednesday in New York.
Yes. That was a great reaction. Running down the line, I'm watching his head back going, no.
Surprised he did like Carlton Fisk, like having it go out, wave it out.
Hit him still.
Davis hitting .247. 48 home runs and 123 runs batted in. That's skied out to center field, playable for Trout. So the A's get a man in scoring position with no outs, get nothing out of it. We'll head to the bottom of the first scoreless. It's Calhoun at right, Trout at center, Ohtani at DH. Marte at first, Ward at third, Young in left, Coward at short, Hudson behind the plate. Sherman Johnson today getting the start at second base. Still looking for that first major league hit. Brett Anderson's on the mound. 17th start, 4-5 and a 4.42 ERA.
Yeah, he always throws the ball very quickly. He's not overpowering with his fastball. He'll be around 88 to 92 range. He's got 42 strikeouts. You just see he's a contact guy who will get a lot of ground ball out, soft contact, as we saw last time out against the Angels.
Cole hitting .206, 19 home runs, 57 runs batted in. 0 for 4 last night. Rips a single, jumping on that first pitch. Leadoff man is on board for Trout. Check out the A's on the defensive front. Looks like this with Martini in left, Laureano at center, Piscotty's in right. Chapman, Simeon, Lowry, Olson from third to first. That's their varsity infield with Fegley behind the plate.
And Olson over at first base is one of the best fielding first basemen. He's got a great range at that first base position, but also his ability to stretch out and pick up some of those low throws from his fellow infielders. Reason why this club is much, much better than 115 double plays, 995 fielding percentage. Matt Olson.
Cole Calhoun is done as Jabari Blash takes over at first base. Trout, .313 average, 39 home runs, 79 runs batted in. He'll take downstairs. It's the third start for Brett Anderson against the Angels, and the first two have been pretty good. He's not a strikeout guy. Last time out, 3 hits and 6 2/3. As Trout slices one down the line, but foul. Nice play down there.
Play. Brought the glove.
Blash is on the move to throw down by Fegley. Almost, if Brett Anderson doesn't duck down, might have drilled him in the back. So Blash picks up a stolen base.
Yeah, going on first move for a lefty pitcher, got a big jump. It's up his second stolen baseman, caught once this season. Not a whole lot that Fegley could do as far as throwing out Blash, but a jump like that. If you're going to be successful against a lefty, you have to go on first move, and that's exactly what he did.
2-2 pitch. Trout fouls it.
Trout is 1 for 8 versus Anderson.
Trout hooks one out to left field. Martini is there. One away. Blash stays at second.
Let's take a look at We Make It Easy, brought to you by SoCal Toyota. Shohei Ohtani, after getting the news he would probably require Tommy John surgery, what's he do? He goes out, hits 2 home runs in the game against Texas. For Shohei Ohtani, part of a 4 for 4 game for Shohei. The focus has been there from the get-go this season. He has been special. 22 home runs on the season for Shohei Ohtani.
That was his first against a lefty, too, at that point.
So good. What he has done and what he's accomplished this season. Off the charts.
Well, slice one out toward left field. Martini moving over. 2 down. So Blash back to second. Jeffrey Marte coming up. Marte, first baseman today, 209 average, 6 doubles, a triple, 6 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Time call by Anderson. I think that's where he hides the emery board. Going Joe Niekro.
To create the single, that fastball.
That was here, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Tay hitting one out to left center field. Has some carry to it. Laureano is back. Gone! Big fly for Jeffrey Marte gives the Angels a 2-0 lead.
It's a Marte parte on game 162 for the Halos as Jeffrey Marte hits his 7th home run, 20 and 21st RBI of the season for Marte. That ball got out quickly. 10th home run of the season allowed by Anderson. It's our top tier play, brought to you by Arco. Went changeup, but it was up. And a changeup up becomes a very hittable pitch. And that's exactly what Marte got with the barrel. That's a good backspin on that changeup and drives it out to center field.
There's Taylor Ward. He'll take down and in.
He likes that cleanup spot. First time this season. It's a 2-run home run. The cleanup spot.
Taylor, 176 average. He's ahead of the count of 2 balls, no strikes. Three doubles, 5 home runs, 13 runs batted in for Ward. Bouncer back up the middle. Simeon to his left has it. And that'll do it. But the 2-run home run by Jeffrey Marte, 7th of the season, gives the Angels a 2-0 lead as we head to the second.
Real good swing from Marte on that changeup. Elevated, drives it out to center field. Halos up early, 2-0.
Home run. Jabari Blash stays in the game. He's in right field. Pitch ran for Cole Calhoun. No other changes. Olsen, Piscotty, and Laureano. Shoemaker walked Nick Martini and retired the next 3 hitters. There's 16 pitches in that first. Olsen hitting .246. 84 runs batted in. 29 home runs.
When you go back and reflect on the season, especially for Shohei Ohtani when he was pitching against Oakland, what he did against Matt Olson, he's a very good hitter. Remember him just shaking his head trying to deal with that split finger fastball. Shohei had that great game here against Oakland.
3-0. Got the corner, at least close enough. These are the games you want to pitch, right? Everyone wants to move things along. Umpires want to call strikes.
Especially if you can get that first pitch over early.
Doesn't call that one, and it's a lead-off walk. Brings up Stephen Piscotty. Right fielder hitting .266. 26 home runs, 86 runs batted in. Piscotty last night 0 for 2 with a walk and a sac fly. Short lead for Olsen. 1-0.
Scotty's a guy you get a ground ball double play turn on him. He's hit quite a few of them this season. If you get that ball in the lower part of the strike zone, he's very good as far as up and away. Drives the ball the opposite way. 21 ground ball double plays he's rolled into.
Got a pitch to drive there, misses it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Game's all underway now. Dodgers leading San Francisco 2-0. Boston leading New York 4-0 in a meaningless game. Milwaukee up 1-0 in the bottom of the first with 2 men on.
What a story, Milwaukee this season.
Cubs,
Yelich, wow.
Cubs and Brewers tied for atop the National League Central. And Piscotty launches one out to left field. We're going to be tied at 2. Piscotty hits his 27th of the year, now with 88 runs batted in.
Baseball went a long, long way. Put himself in a good hitter's count again. 88 RBI in the season now. 27 home runs.
You know what, credit to Bob Melvin and the Oakland A's, because with the struggles after coming over from the Cardinals, the offseason deal, they kept running him out there. They left him in the lineup. They said, this is our guy. He's a Northern California guy. We brought him here for a reason, and let him figure things out even after the passing of his mom, and perhaps that weighed on him as well.
Yeah.
But boy, oh boy, what a season he's had for him in his first with Oakland. And that is a check swing foul by Laureano.
Yeah, he has really crushed the baseball, dealing with the illness with his mom and then passing away, and the outpouring of love his teammates, the whole area up there in the Bay. Boy, has he turned his season around right now. Wow.
One ball, 1 strike. Gibby, I'm with you as far as Shu is concerned right now. I don't know if there's anything wrong, but just from a body language standpoint, doesn't. Yeah, most guys, especially the last day of the season, hadn't pitched a whole lot. Give you a chance to finish off strong. There's just, you want.
Yep.
You're looking for that adrenaline rush. A pitch upstairs. And maybe he's just upset himself that he doesn't feel like he has. And those are the worst days when you come out of the bullpen and you're like, I don't know if I have anything.
Yeah, but usually those are the days your concentration level is at a high at that point. I might not have my best stuff, but now I'm going to have to pitch instead of just throw.
And Laureano chases the splitter. 1 away for strikeout for Shu. And with that out, Mike Trout's going to come out of the game as Michael Hermosillo will head out to center field. Trout will get a terrific round of applause. A fantastic season yet again for Trout. Calhoun and Trout both out of the lineup now. What a season for Trout. 39 home runs, 79 runs batted in. Just about 3+ weeks in early August. The injury, and then of course the passing of his brother-in-law. But still put up MVP caliber numbers.
I think he's going to get his first Gold Glove this season.
Yeah, very well deserved.
And hugs from everybody in that dugout.
Johnny finishes with a .312 batting average. Timmy fouls that one back. 1-2.
And with the year that Trout has had, both at the plate and in the field, in that conversation once again for MVP of the American League. Outstanding numbers. Going to be some tough competition, especially when you look up in Boston. You got Mookie Betts having an outstanding season. JD Martinez, nearly a triple crown type season. And Mike Trout, OPS leading the American League in that category. What a year for Trout again. Already two-time MVP of the American League.
Count remains at a ball and 2 strikes.
St. Louis up on the Chicago Cubs. Colorado up from Washington, but Washington is threatening in this second inning.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Milwaukee got 2 in the first.
It's one thing when you think about it, the Cubs are playing their bitter rival in the St. Louis Cardinals.
2-2 now. Full count. Regardless, Milwaukee and the Cubs are both in the playoffs. It's just deciding the division and the #1 wild card spot. (3-2) breaking ball. This is skied out to right center. Jabari Blash moving over. 2 down.
Take a look at our Coors Light refreshing finish. And a finish and a follow through. Seattle for Trout against Cook on the mound. This baseball was smashed to center field for Mike Trout. Safeco, something he's done a lot of as far as home runs at Safeco Field. Coors Light refreshing finish for Trout. Ended up being about 459.
(2-2) here in the second. Josh Fegley, the #9 hitter, up. 196 hitter. 2 home runs, 15 runs batted in. Pulled to the left side. Ward can't get it. It's a 2-out single off the end of the bat. Top of the order now, Martini. Martini walked and was stranded at third base in the first inning. Hold 1. Over to Marte, takes it himself, and that'll do it. But a 2-run home run by Stephen Piscotty knocks this one up at 2. Matt Joyce takes over in right field, so Stephen Piscotty's afternoon comes to an end with the 2-run home run. New shortstop Franklin Barreto taking over for Marcus Simeon. Everyone else still in the lineup. The Angels here in the second have Young, Coward, and Hudson. It's Brett Anderson. EY 208, 4 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 8 runs batted in. One, 1 and 2 underneath the hands. EY getting to start in left field for Upton. Calhoun and Trout, 1 plate appearance each. Calhoun with a single, Trout with a fly ball out, both out of the game now. 2-2. It's 2-2 now. Angels have put their AAA manager Keith Johnson in the first base coach's box. Alfredo Griffin in the dugout. This one's fouled back. Keith has been up at the ball club for a while.
Real good guy.
Yeah. KJ. There's Fredo. And there's the first out of the second inning.
Fredo's been with Mike Socha for a long time, both as a teammate playing and then now as a coach for Soch for a lot of years. Fredo Griffin.
KJ now taking over for Fredo. I'm kind of looking over my shoulder to see who's going to tap us. And hey, you guys are done. Take it on home. One out, nobody on for Caleb Coward, getting to start today for Andrelton Simmons. Caleb at 138 on the year with 7 doubles, triple, home run, 10 RBIs. 47th game of the big leagues this season. County was up 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of 2-run home runs. Marte in the first, Piscotty in the second. Guy throws a lot of cutters. See a lot of foul balls usually. Just like that. Two down, back-to-back strikeouts for Anderson, his first two of the game.
Yeah, a pitcher not known necessarily for strikeouts. Hyundai key for this game today. A little Van Halen. Finish what you started. Where the start of the season was against his Oakland ball club. Last game of the season, regular season, against Oakland as well. Finish on a strong note here, pick up a W.
Hudson 1 for 10, starting catcher this afternoon. Football, 1 strike. 293 hitter down in the minor leagues this year. Two on now. Down the right field line. Long run for Joyce. And that is a fair ball into the seats. It's a double for Hudson.
First extra base hit of his career. Hudson gets a pitch away. His punches at the right field. He's inside the line and jumps into the stands, picking up his first career double.
2 out knock.
Sherman Johnson a chance to pick up his first career hit and RBI here.
Yep. Dodgers, by the way, up 4-0 now on the Giants.
Colorado up on the Nationals 2-0.
Sherman today getting started at second base. One ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Hudson standing at second base. Cubs trailing Cardinals. Milwaukee leading Detroit. Johnson goes down swinging, 3 strikeouts in the inning for Brett Anderson. We'll head to the third, tied at 2. Angels season seats. For more information, call 888-796-HALO or go to angels.com for more information. Matt Shoemaker back to work. 3 walks, 1 strike. Pardon me, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. 2 runs allowed. He'll face Chapman, Lowry, and Davis. Chapman a ground ball to third base in his first at bat.
This is at a real tough time commanding the strike zone this afternoon for Shoemaker. 42 pitches, 18 of them out of the strike zone for Shoe. Not something he normally does.
Two. Breaking ball for a strike. It's a 5th 3-ball count for Shoemaker so far. Jed Lowry on deck. 3-1 now. And that's called a strike. Full count. Payoff pitch on the way. And Chapman strikes out. 1 away.
Take a look at our Nissan pitchcast where this pitch was located for Shoemaker to get that swing and miss. That slider, spin of it, upper part of the strike zone, but the speed of the pitch out in front, no contact made.
There's Lowry. Scott went out to the warning track and right his first time up. Head of the count at 1-0. One ball, 1 strike. Lowry trying to leave with every swing, it seems like. At 99 runs batted in.
He's got to create his own RBI here.
He thought he had it in that first inning.
His reaction was priceless.
The 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two offering.
And that's not a 2-strike approach you normally see from Jed Lowry.
No, just trying to put the ball in play.
Yeah, because he can hit the ball well the other way. He's been a doubles machine, really, when you think about the last 2 seasons for Oakland. 37 of them this season.
Chris Davis on deck. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 here in the 3rd.
Oh, nice play on the Carroll by a fan.
try this again. Lowry pulls one foul out in front of the off speed. Good little battle here. Seven pitches thrown to Lowry. '54th in the game, and that one misses inside, full count. Three-two, fouled off. Lowry hits one out to center field. Hermosillo is back there. Hauls it in. 2 down.
Hit that ball well again. 2 pretty good swings for Jed Lowry in this game. 2 deep flyouts. Smiling again. Go. What do I have to do?
He's staying in for all 4 at bats.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not coming out of this game. Chris Davis up. He had skied one out to center in the first inning. Went around. 0-1. Career high home runs, RBIs for Davis. No balls and 2 strikes. First time this afternoon, Shoemaker's had an 0-2 count. Some movement down the Angels' pen.
And it's not real comfortable looking for Shoe.
Oh, 2 pitch. 1-2. Down goes Davis. A 1-2-3 third. We're tied at 2 as we head to the bottom of the inning.
The longer you look, the more there is to like. And right now, there's a lot to see at your Hyundai dealer. By Carl's Jr., the 2 for $2.50 sausage and egg made from scratch biscuit. Now at Carl's Jr. And by your Southern California Cadillac dealers.
We're down at 2 here in the bottom of the third. Jabari Blash leading things off against Brett Anderson. The first one's downstairs. Blash took over defensively for Cole Calhoun. Your third baseman for Oakland, Chad Pinter, takes over for Matt Chapman. He'll bat in the number 2 spot. 1-2. Jabari takes a called strike 3. 1 away, 4th strikeout for Anderson.
Works very fast, hits the corners well, gets the benefit of some calls.
Well, like you said, Marty Foster wants to call some strikes. There's Michael Hermosillo, his first plate appearance. Hermosillo, 204 batting average, home run, 1 RBI. Two balls, no strikes. Top part of the zone. Action in the Angels pens. Maybe we've seen the last of Matt Shoemaker. Despagne getting ready. Or Driesimer. Little flare to the right side. Lowry in shallow right has it. Off balance throw. Hermosillo runs too well. It's an infield base hit.
Jammed them on the swing, but placed perfectly for Michael Hermosillo. That cutter in, jammed him. Oh, once he had that off-balance throw, there's no way you're going to throw that Hermosillo going down the line with his speed.
Had running back speed, man. He saw the hole.
Yes.
Busted right through.
Yes, he did.
There's Shohei, second plate appearance. Hit a fly ball to left in his first at bat.
Let's take a look at our Kia drive to success with Shohei Ohtani at the plate. What he has done this season, one of 2 players in MLB history with 10 pitching appearances and 20+ home runs in a season. The other, yeah, that's Babe Ruth.
Who?
Babe Ruth. He was a pretty good player. He could do some things well.
Some would disagree with me, but I still think he is the greatest all-around player in the history of baseball.
Yes. When you think about it, he had the best ERA in postseason history for a lot of years. He might still have it, but he was a dominant pitcher, and we know what he did swinging the bat.
He had 97 wins in his career. This is fun, but I want to hit.
Yeah, I'll just hit. I'll just hit a lot of home runs.
Shohei hits one off the rear end of Brett Anderson. They throw to second and they get the out, so it only goes a fielder's choice as opposed to an infield base hit. And Hermosillo may have slid in the bag hard. He comes up limping. That ball was squared up.
Hey, well, that was a heads-up play by Olsen. .110 miles per hour off the bat. And a late slide into the base by Hermosillo. Hopefully Brett Anderson's okay. See the slight hesitation and stopping. A good heads-up play on the throw to second.
Anderson appears to be all right for the time being. 2 outs now in the third. Here we Dodgers up 9-0 now in the third. I think they might be a little chapped at the fact that Scherzer didn't start for Washington today. I want to save some of those runs for that play-in game tomorrow, perhaps.
Possibly.
Tiebreaker game, I should say, not play-in. Colorado up 4-0 in the fourth.
So there's a good chance those two will be playing tomorrow at Dodger Stadium.
St. Louis up 2-0. Milwaukee up 2-0 for the Central. Marte with a 1-2 count.
Either Milwaukee or the Cubs will host that wild card game.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Against a couple really good friends have been so for a long time, playing that game tomorrow potentially. Dave Roberts, Bud Black. To determine who wins the division and who will go to either Milwaukee or Chicago for the wild card game.
Full count. Ohtani will be on the move.
Take a look at our StatCast AI powered by AWS on the home run ball. Jeffrey Marte, exit velocity 104.6 miles per hour. 417 feet. That was on a changeup. So that was more of a line drive, not much of a launch angle, 19-degree. Got that barrel of the bat, created that backspin, and drove it out for a 2-run home run.
Marte goes down, and that'll do it for the Angels here in the third. We're off to the fourth. It's a 2-2 game.
Ohtani addressed the media this morning, reflecting back on his first year in the big leagues, and he started off by saying he really enjoyed it and had a lot of fun with his teammates, and because the level of competition is so much higher here in the U.S., he really felt like he grew as a player with a lot of room for improvement. Now, when he was asked the toughest players he faced, he said the pitcher, Justin Verlander, and hitter, Mookie Betts, and he ended it by saying it was really excellent to work with Mike Scioscia. He said he did a great job of always trying to mix in some jokes to make him feel more comfortable, and he really had a great time working with him, and we saw that with Mike Scioscia, as he did a great job with the Japanese media trying to learn a new word every single day, and today he closed it out by saying baseball is a beautiful game when it's played with no restrictions. But as we heard Mike Scioscia say, you guys, he was so impressed by the way Ohtani was able to adapt and adjust at such a high level in his first year in the big leagues.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's amazing, especially the focus he has had. Some of the news he's picked up throughout the season, especially initially when he heard he might need Tommy John, and then eventually it said he definitely needed it. Still kept focus. Tremendous as a hitter, also as a pitcher.
Well, Dreesemer Despaigne taking over here for Matt Shoemaker, ends up going 3 innings. 8th appearance for Despaigne. He has 4 starts under his belt. 0-3 and an 8.62 ERA for the Angels. Olson, Joyce, and Laureano. Pardon me, Barreto, as Olson goes down swinging. They flip-flop, even though Joyce went in for Piscotty. It'll be Barreto here in this spot. Barreto, 229 average through 31 games. 4 doubles, 4 home runs, 14 runs batted in. Replaced Marcus Semien in the 2nd inning. Lifted out to right. Blash has got to go back on it. Onto the track, 2 down. Spagne's come in and thrown some strikes. 2 outs, nobody on for Ramon Laureano. No balls and a strike on Laureano, who struck out in the 2nd inning. Shoemaker in his final start, 3 innings, 2 hits, including a home run, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2. One, 2 from Despaigne. Breaking ball. Down goes Laureano. Quick 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still tied at 2.
Dodgers needed a victory up in San Francisco. Machado coming through once again, did so last night, coming through today as the Dodgers all over San Francisco up in the Bay, leading that game late, along with Colorado leading their game against the Nationals. So potential game tomorrow at Dodger Stadium to determine who wins the division, the NL West.
Andrew Suarez got the start for San Francisco. Did not fare well. This is Lou Trevino, who got the start Friday night, the opener, if you will. He's on to get some work here, replacing Brett Anderson, who ended up going 3 innings, had 5 strikeouts, no walks, 4 hits allowed, including the home run to Jeffrey Marte. Ward, Young, and Coward for the Angels. New center fielder, it's Mark Canha, replacing Ramon Laureano. Oh, 1. Ward grounded out to short, then the first. He's 0 for 1. Oh, 2. The 0-2. Out to right. Joyce moving back on it. 1 down. Young spins around to hit from the left side. 0 for 1. He struck out his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses.
One of the many power arms in that bullpen for Oakland. It's going to be so important in that wild card game against the Yankees.
Two down. Base is clear for Caleb Coward.
Hard cutter off the plate. One of those pitches, if you make contact, you're not going to be able to keep it fair.
Caleb struck out from the right side in the second inning against Anderson. One ball, 1 strike. One and 2. Trevino's come in and thrown some strikes here. 1-2 offering. Check swing. Did he go? No, says Joe West.
Pretty hard breaking ball down and in.
Tough pitch to lay off of.
See if he was able to hold up. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Especially with Joe West down in third.
Two on the way. Full count. Payoff. Caleb strikes down a 1-2-3 4th inning for Trevino. We're off to the 5th, tied at 2.
By him and he dives and catches it and still maintains control of that baseball in his glove. Remember talking to him, complaining after that, he said, I have no idea I didn't hurt my neck even worse than that. What a play by Simba. That baseball was by him when he caught that.
That was a great play. That ball was squared up big time. Despite after his 2nd inning.
Ball was hit so hard he didn't get a chance to brace himself when he landed.
Joyce hitting .210. 9 double, 7 home runs, 15 runs batted in. Beau Taylor's come out to the on deck circles. This one's out to left. EY dealing with that sunshine, puts it away for the first out. So Fegley's afternoon comes to an end with Taylor pinch hitting here. Taylor's 7th game. He's 0-3, or 0 for 3, I should say. Fegley ended up going 1 for 1 with a base hit. One ball, one strike. Trout and Calhoun out of the lineup. Simmons and Upton did not play today. This one's out through right field. That's going to fall in there. Go for extra bases. Beau falls at first base. It'll go as a double. May have had a triple. That's the first big league hit for Beau Taylor, and a memorable one as he slips going around first base.
Enjoyed it all the way. Right down in that corner. Settles down there. Taylor thinking, all right, I got a shot maybe at a triple. Down goes Taylor. And back up. First major league hit, an extra base hit.
There's Nick Martini, the left fielder, walking a ground out. Oh, man.
Oh, yes.
Evens up the count of the ball and a strike. Two one count. One out double for Taylor. This one over to Sherman Johnson. Two down. Taylor advances over to third. So this will be Chad Pinter coming up. First plate appearance. He took over at third base, back into third for Chapman, who finishes his regular season with an 0 for 2 game. Pinter hitting .260, 12 doubles, a triple, 13 home runs, 27 runs batted in.
One of those other solid interchangeable parts for the Athletics. Pinter with good power himself.
Oh, 1. No balls, 2 strikes. A's have action in their bullpen because Trevino was only going to pitch 1 inning anyway. Pinter skies one out the left. Eric Young Jr. moving over. Third out is in the glove. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still tied at 2.
By Heffernan Insurance, insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com. And by City National Bank, a proud sponsor of Angels baseball.
Halos and A's tied at 2 in game number 162. New pitcher on for the Angels is Merrill Petit. 74th game for the former Angel, 7-3 and a 3.03 ERA. The Angels have Hudson, Johnson, and Blash due up, 8-9-1. Beau Taylor came in to pitch it for Fegley, stays in the game behind the plate. Hudson with a double in the second, his first major league double. Skies this one out to center. Got some drive to it, to the warning track and at the wall. It will be hauled in by Mark Canham. Ground number 1. He's hoping for that first major league home run after he got his first double.
Rushed that ball.
Yeah. One down for Sherman Johnson, still looking for that first major league hit. Sherman struck out in the second. Popped up. Lowry drifting out. 2 down.
Just got underneath that one. Still looking for that first major league hit. Get another at bat or 2 potentially.
Jabari Blash struck out looking in the third, his first plate appearance, first and only. Plays Calhoun in the first inning as a pinch runner. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 downstairs. Two balls, 2 strikes. Petit signed with Oakland in the offseason, a multi-year deal. First of his career. After having a very solid season with the Angels last year. Very important role for the Angels.
Really, really good last season for the Angels.
Flash strikes down, a 1-2-3 fifth. We're off to the 6th. Still tied at 2. Upcoming schedule, and we fast forward to 2019 April. Angels will open at home on April the 4th. The regular season will start with a 4-game series at the end of March at Oakland, and then go to Seattle for 2 before starting their home schedule on the 4th 4-game series against Texas, and then 3 against the Milwaukee Brewers.
See the reigning, more than likely, NL MVP, Christian Yelich.
Lowry swinging first pitch, fouls it off. Jonathan Lucroy has come out to the on-deck circle, so he'll bat for Chris Davis. So his game comes to an end. His season comes to an end. He'll go for 2. Lowry 0 for 2. 2 fly ball outs, both deep right and center. One down and in. Yelich today 0 for 2.
Well, maybe I'll take my vote back then, huh?
3 RBI shy.
Yeah, he's fantastic this season.
He's going to win a batting title, though.
Yeah.
He is his first, and the first for a Milwaukee Brewer.
It's amazing. Yeah. So they got a couple of Hall of Famers, even from my time. Robin Yount, Paul Molitor.
Full count. Lowry, Lucroy, and Olsen, unless there are other changes.
Looking more and more like Colorado, and the Dodgers will play at Dodger Stadium tomorrow, both with big leads.
Yep. 14-0 for the Dodgers.
So the Rams offense continues to roll.
Yeah,
huh?
right. So it's flared foul.
Broncos working their offense a little bit up in Colorado, 7-0.
Rich Hill actually got the start today for the Dodgers. There have been some rumblings that Buehler would be the guy, but Buehler's got to go tomorrow, right?
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, that is very important when you're thinking about the postseason, winning the division. Gives you a chance for a little bit of a breather, because if you have to play that wild card, you're going to have to spend your #1, your ace of your staff in that game just to advance. Cubbies have jumped back and taken the lead against St. Louis.
Lowry strikes down for out #1. So here's Lucroy. Atlanta trailing Philadelphia 2-1. The Rockies, Dodgers, the Braves all coming into play with 90 wins. The Central will have the #1 seed.
And that's a big one, though, when you think about it, as far as home field advantage for that other NLDS.
Lucroy 242. Hits this one to short. That's Caleb.
I think if you're a young club like Atlanta, you want to make sure in that short series you somehow have home field advantage.
Olsen will bat here. This will be his 3rd plate appearance. He's walked and scored and struck out. No balls, 2 strikes. Despaine's done a nice job through 2 2/3. 1 hit allowed. That was the double by Taylor. 3 strikeouts, no walks. Buckner getting ready. That's ripped to right field. Off-speed pitch, hung it. So Olson is on board with a 2-out single.
He did a pretty good job of bringing his hands up and lining that ball to right field. Olson has appeared in every single game this season for Oakland. This day and age, that's pretty impressive to play every game.
Yep. It's a rarity nowadays. There's Franklin Barreto, second plate appearance, hit a fly ball to right in the 4th.
Think we'll get a call from Cal Ripken Jr. and say, hey, good job. You only got a few more years of that.
Down the left field line. This one hooking foul. Marte playing in front of Olson at first base. 2-2 game. Pair of 2-run home runs. Marte in the first for the Angels. Stephen Piscotty in the second for Oakland. That was off Shoemaker. Both teams with 4 hits. And Barreto shoots one out to deep left center field. Hermosillo is going to watch this one go. A 2-run blast, and it is 4-2 Oakland. Barreto hits his 5th home run of the season.
That baseball went a long, long way. Over 440 feet, that home run. 227 home runs as a team now for the A's.
A 2-strike off-speed pitch mistake to Olson. Puts a man on, and Barreto doesn't miss that last pitch.
Looks like a cutter. When you make a mistake with a cut fastball, going right to the barrel of the bat, and that's exactly what happened.
Here's Mark Canha, his first plate appearance. Canha, 251 average. He's hit 17 home runs this year, 52 runs batted in.
2 top teams as far as home runs in the American League will be playing in that wild card game on Wednesday.
One and 2. Four to 2 Oakland. We are in the 6th inning. Off speed, pull foul out in front. Cubbies leading now 4-2 in that game at the bottom of the 4th. .44 pitches thrown by Despaigne. Looks like there'll be another arm ready for the Angels. Buckner will come in the bottom of the 6th inning. Angels will have Hermosillo, Ohtani, and Marte. Another 1-2. Another foul ball.
Spontane's still pretty firm with his fastball. That one at 95. What we've seen from him is his mistake pitch generally would be his cutter. It's out over the plate. Hasn't located that pitch as well as his fastball.
Canna strikes out, and we will head to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Angels down 4-2.
Followed by Shohei Ohtani, who lined one right back up the middle off of Brett Anderson. Last at bat, fielder's choice. Michael Hermosillo picked up an infield hit. His first at bat.
54th game for Buckner, 6-0, that 2.82 ERA. Michael, infield base hit in the third, 1 for 1. Foul back just above us. One ball, one strike. On 2, and Hermosillo strikes out for the first down.
Buckner runs that fastball very well, the four-seam fastball, upper part of the strike zone. Not upper 90s, but 90-94 up that part of the strike zone, difficult to make contact with.
First one to Shohei, cuts through it. 0 for 2 with a fly ball to left, and fielder's choice, his last plate appearance. Here's the 1-1. 1-2.
Pulled off that breaking ball a little bit for Ohtani.
Shohei went around on the breaking ball. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Buckner. And here comes Marte. Homered in the first inning, struck out in the third.
Pretty good sharp slider to get a swing and miss against Ohtani. He's been very good against lefties the last month or so, staying inside the baseball and hitting the ball well the other way.
17 combined strikeouts this afternoon so far. We're in the 6th. Two balls, no strikes. Williams Jerez loosening for the Angels. Looks like he'll get the 7th. Back-to-back strikeouts and now a 3-0 count. Par for the course.
The old 2 outs, 2-0. That lack of focus to finish off an inning for pitchers. We've seen that a lot. You get 2 quick outs, you throw the ball extremely well in the first 2 batters, and then you think you're through the inning, and before you know it, you put yourself into a hitter's count.
Marte pulls a foul, full count. Payoff. Yanked foul, now right above the dugout. Mike Scioscia getting a laugh. Perhaps his last game as an Angels manager. He might have just given the lineup card to Steve Solis today. Let him run things.
I think there's been a number of different coaches have been able to be the manager during the course of this game for Mike Scioscia. Stepping in today.
And a 2-out walk. Brings up Taylor Ward.
Josh Paul getting a couple opportunities in a few innings to be the manager, I think, in this game for Scioscia.
Taylor Ward 0 for 2, ground ball to short and a fly ball to right. Out toward right center field. Mark Cannon comes in, puts it away, and we'll head to the 7th inning with Oakland leading it.
instant data. Save up to 40%. Go to SpectrumMobile.com today.
Halo's out 4-2, top of the 7th inning. It was a happy day for some. This final game of the regular season, game number 162. They will turn the ball over to Williams Jerez, 17th game this year, 6.43 ERA. Rough outing Friday night against Oakland. Went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 4 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks. Threw 28 pitches in those 2/3 of an inning, facing 6 batters.
Always the goal for Jerez is to make sure he maintains balance over the pitching rubber.
Eight, 9, and 1. Joyce, Taylor, Martini. Joyce 0 for 1, hit a fly ball to left in his one and only plate appearance. That was in the 5th. Bouncer foul, no balls, 2 strikes. Whereas 1 of 2 arms the Angels got from Boston. Kinsler deal. Todd Buttry the other, shut down with the knee issue.
Talked a little bit about that in the pregame show about the bullpen and what direction going in as we look forward to 2019. Especially with the premium put so much on not only bullpens but bullpen depth.
Joyce punching one over to third. That's Taylor Ward. One away. There's Beau Taylor. Taylor picked up his first major league hit, double to the right field corner. No balls in his strike. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a lot to like about Jerez's arm.
Yes, I think once he gets a better feel for his slider, especially, even his changeup.
Oh, 2 on the way. Red Sox second round pick of 2011. And all of the big league time that he's gotten has been with the Angels since that trade.
See, that time on his slider just pulled that front shoulder too quick. Stay back, stay balanced. Wow. Kings home opener right around the corner against the Sharks. Ducks, Kings ready to open up next week.
Taylor strikes out, 2 away.
How many preseason games did they play in hockey? It seemed like about 4 or 5, right?
Yeah. Sounds about right.
They're ready to go. seemed like it was the other day. It was a Ducks Angels night here, where a number of the Ducks players were here. That was their first day of camp, and here they are ready to open up the season next week.
Basketball's being played now, preseason games. That time of year.
Yep. I think the Lakers got a game down here at Honda Center here pretty soon.
Martini 0 for 2 with a walk. One ball, one strike. Halo's in the bottom of the 7th. We'll have Young, Coward, and Hudson due up. One. Way out in front of the plate. Two balls, one strike. Chad Pinter on deck. Angels at 41-39 will have a winning record here at home this year, regardless of the outcome this afternoon. And that's saying a lot, considering how tough it was for the Angels at home early on.
Yeah, early on the road, excellent batting average, completely different on the road as compared to home. Then it turned around. Part of that great start of 13-3 to start the season.
36-39 against the West. A cue shot back toward the mound. Reds with a 1-2-3 7th stretch time here at the Big A for the last time this year. 4-2 Oakland. Angels app. Customize your experience to catch every moment this season. Get Angels home screen icons and features such as MLB.tv Game of the Day, pitch tracking, in-game highlights, live radio broadcast, stats, news, and more. Download MLB at Bat today. Young, Cowart, and Hudson coming up for the Angels here in the 7th inning. It is Jeffrey Benjamin Wendelken, otherwise known as J.B. Wendelken, on in relief. The 25-year-old Georgia native takes over. This will be his 13th game this year at the major league level. No record of a .57 ERA, 14 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 15+ innings.
92-98 with his fastball, curveball, changeup. It's a great name he's got, by the way.
Yeah, J.B. Wendelken.
It's going to be an investment.
Yeah, that's right. He came over from the White Sox, a December 2015 deal. That was for Brett Laurie. He faded quickly.
Yes. Alfredo Griffin back, coaching first base.
He's back. EY 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Has a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Wendelken, originally a 13th round pick by Boston, 2012. Going to the White Sox as part of the 3-team deal. The White Sox, Red Sox, and Tigers. Avisail Garcia was in that trade. Number of players. 2-2 now. This one's popped up. Down the line into foul territory. Long run, and Franklin Barreto is there. Cuts right in front of Chad Pinter, puts it away for the first down.
It shows a pretty good range on that one. Now it's time for the Old Dominion. Bring their best. Speaking of the coaching staff, Dino Weeble, their base coach, now on the bench right now. 14th season on the Angels coaching staff. He replaced Joe Madden when he left in 2005. Dino Weeble. Son yesterday, Trey, turned 10. Weeble, very good baseball mind.
Keith Johnson over at third base now. Here's Caleb Cowart 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Breaking ball for a strike. Just have Junichi Tazawa getting ready. He'll get the 8th. Off speed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Most of the regulars out for the Angels. Otani still, we think he's still DHing. We'll find out if and when he comes to the plate, 8th or 9th. Out to left. Martini has to come in on it. 2 down. Joe Hudson's been called back. Looks like Francisco Arcia will pinch hit here. So Hudson finished the game 1 for 2, picking up his first big league double, second major league hit. Francisco, a .206 average, 5 doubles, 6 home runs, and 23 RBIs. He made as a pinch hitter last night, got 2 plate appearances, ended up going 0 for 2. 12 long, grueling seasons in the minor leagues. Giving a chance to play the big leagues for the first time this year.
A couple MLB records for Frankie.
This is his 41st big league game. guy behind the plate for the Oakland A's, 8 minor league seasons, 638 minor league games before getting his crack at a major league game this year. He picked up his first big league hit this afternoon. Beau Taylor.
Dramatic way to get his first major league hit.
Yeah, well, that's a memorable one.
Yes.
How about dramatic? Memorable for sure.
Yes, for him it will be, because he'll be on every highlight.
2 balls, 1 strike. Beau stumbling around first base on his way to a double.
I think he was thinking maybe triple. I like that. Being aggressive.
Well, you know you've got the hit, right?
Yeah.
You know at least it's a double. So why not try for the triple?
And all the highlight reels will always show you getting your first major league hit, but when you're able to do what he did, everyone will be able to see that.
Yeah, in every stadium, every year when they put the blooper reel up.
Yes.
I mean, if he ends up going Moonlight Graham on us, that will be a memorable one. 2-2. Full count. 5 hits for Oakland, 4 for the Angels, 3 2-run shots today. Oakland has 2 over the Angels with 1. That was Marte in the first. Broken bound roller to first. Olsen take it himself. We will head to the 8th inning. Angels trailing at 4-2.
Junichi Tazawa makes his way to the mound. Stay tuned for Angels Live postgame presented by your SoCal Mazda dealers, Jose Mota and Tim Salmon. Tim, I know the circumstances are not one where you're going to be applauding your best player in the game coming off the field because he's going to be playing in the playoff, but certainly, what is this moment like to Mike Trout and the fans?
Well, I think it's really more for the fans, the opportunity for the fans to just show their appreciation for what we all consider to be the best player in the game and the efforts he's given this team, regardless or in spite of the overall record and the way this team's played.
What is this like?
It's kind of an awkward feeling, I think, from a player standpoint, because he's kind of like, hey, you know what, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here next year, you know. So, but I think more than anything, he understands it. I mean, this is the last game of the season in a meaningless game. Get your one at bat. It's almost like spring training, and give your guys a hug and you know, give the fans an opportunity to congratulate you.
It is a post-game show you do not want to miss here on Fox Sports West. Angels Live. Victor and Mark, outstanding job all throughout the season. Chicos, all yours.
Jose, right back at you. We appreciate
Thanks,
it as
Jose.
always.
Tim
Salmon down the desk.
got that in again today.
Pinter, Lowry, and Lucroy to face Tazawa. Tazawa pitching for the 9th time wearing the Angels uniform. No record at 2.57 ERA. Actually done a nice job since the Angels picked him up. Pinter 0 for 1, hit a fly ball to left in the 5th. I told you Jed Lowry is going to come up for 4 plate appearances.
Yes, he is, and I'm sure he'll be up there thinking in terms of this is a base hit the other way, depending on the circumstance.
No balls, 2 strikes. Upstairs, 1-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, 3 left on for the Athletics. 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 left on for the Angels. Pardon me.
The Cubbies opening up now on the Cardinals. Milwaukee's still leading. Colorado's still leading, and the Dodgers.
So keep this in mind. If there is a game played tomorrow for Milwaukee against the Cubs to decide the National League Central, that is considered a regular season game. Thus, Christian Yelich with an opportunity then to snap a tie for the home run and then try to catch up with Javi Baez and RBIs for the Triple Crown.
I remember that well because the Angels, in 95, I think, 94, 95, I think it was, the Seattle and the Angels had that extra game with Randy Johnson on the mound, counted as a regular season game.
94 was the strike short season. Two. Down goes Pinter, 1 away. Here comes Lowry, 0 for 3. A couple of fly ball outs and a strikeout.
It's a good splitter from Tazawa, gets a swing and miss. When he has that work, he is very effective. It's not that long ago, he was dominant in the bullpen for the Red Sox.
Shift on. Lowry rips one right to second. Sherman Johnson has it. 2 down.
He's hit the baseball hard.
Yeah.
3 times in his 4 at-bats.
He tells Bowman, you know what? I'm good now.
Yeah, that's it. Done.
I'm done. I'm taking it on home.
Yes.
Had a great season. He'll become a free agent after the year. Here's Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. He's batting in Chris Davis's spot. Davis this afternoon went 0 for 2. And guess what, Gooby? He finishes the season hitting
247.
247 for the 4th consecutive season.
Now that is consistency.
Yeah. 247. No balls, 2 strikes.
The lefties have made some strides, career high as far as wins for both. Tyler Skaggs, Andrew Heaney.
It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count with 2 outs. Angels have 9, 1 and 2 coming up in the bottom of the 8th. 2 and 2. Tazawa, the 3rd reliever. Shoemaker went 3 innings. Despagne 3 innings. Gave up a 2-run home run, just like Shoemaker. Perez 1, and now Tazawa here in the 7th. Pardon me, the 8th. Olsen on deck. 2-2. It's a pretty good rip. Colorado on 8-0. So the Rockies will visit Dodger Stadium tomorrow, it seems like. Tiebreaker game. Winner will win the West. The loser will be the number 2 wild card. They will play at the loser. It appears to be the tiebreaker game between the Cubs and the Brewers. Down goes Lucroy. 1-2-3 inning to get all that. Take notes. All down. We're assuming quite a bit though. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Angels down 4-2.
Feel good about your assumption.
He'll face 9-1-2. Gooby.
Go back to my Hyundai key for this game. This is Supergon getting ready to be able to pitch. It's been the 55th game, 3-1 record, 62 punch-outs with 19 walks, 4.41 ERA, power fastball, slider, and changeup.
Sherman Johnson at the plate. 0-for-2, looking for that first major league hit.
Go back to my Hyundai key finish. What you started, my Hyundai key for this game, a chance to come back and be able to pull this one out last game of the season for the Halos. And also get it started here with Sherman picking up his first major league hit.
One ball, one strike. Jabari Blash on deck. And then Michael Hermosillo to follow. Ground ball to the right side. Olsen looking hot there at the end. One away. There's Blash. He's 0-for-2. Couple of strikeouts. Angels at Parker Bridwell getting ready for the ninth. There's Parker, Texas native. And is ripped to third. Pinter's got it.
Wow. Hot corner. Ball was on him in a second. Good little prep step and that line drive right at him. And a nice play on that one.
2 outs now. Hermosillo 1-for-2. 1-0 count. Ball blast at 106 miles per hour off the bat. Here's a 1-0. Hermosillo skies it foul. It's 1-2. Michael picked up his first major league home run. A lot of firsts for this Angels ball club, considering the amount of players that they ran through this year.
Amazing how many.
60.
Quite a few pitchers. A lot of players made their major league debut.
Called strike 3. We will head to the 9th inning. Angels down 4-2.
With the game tied at 2. Not anymore with that swing. He doubles to the gap in right center field. Giving the Cubs the lead, they've added on. Looking like right now it's going to be Milwaukee playing Chicago to see who wins that division tomorrow. The same thing with the Rockies and the Dodgers. This is great for baseball to have that type of action, that extra day of baseball before you get to that wild card game in the NL and the AL. We know who's playing in the AL. The A's and the Yankees in Yankee Stadium on Wednesday.
Parker Bridwell on here for the 9th inning. 5th game, 5 2/3 innings. Oakland here in the 9th. With Olson, Barreto, and Canna due up.
Pretty amazing to see Parker Bridwell back. It looked like he was not going to be back up to the big leagues. I think they're having some arm issues this year. Big part of the club last year, how well he threw.
1 ball, 1 strike. Olson playing all 162 games for the Athletics. It's ahead of the count at 2-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Full count. Now goes Olsen. Big hack at the off-speed pitch. One away. Franklin Barreto coming to the plate. Barreto, the difference maker so far in this game, a 2-run home run off his bat in the 6th inning. Now is off a Dreesenberg Despagne. One and two. Marquand on deck. Long, tough season for this Angels franchise. 79 and 82 coming into play today.
Especially reflecting, we were talking about earlier, starting the season 13-3 with all the energy and success early on.
A lot of injuries.
Yep.
Barreto skying this one on the left side. Coward going out. Calling for it. 2 down. Bring up Marquand. I want to take the time to thank everyone at Fox Sports West.
Yes.
A terrific job that they've done this year to bring you the pictures and the sounds from every ballpark.
The best.
Yep.
All the men and women in that truck, in our booth, pregame shows. The best.
Too many to name.
Love you all.
Now's the third. Across the diamond, low throw. Marte has it, keeps the foot on the base, and we'll head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Doug Freeman, our director, retiring after today.
Love you, Doug.
His last 3 outs coming up. Make them count, Freeman. 162 on a very long season for this Angels ball club, and we were thanking many of the folks in our truck, including Doug Freeman, who will go on to finish off the Clippers season and maybe retire, but he's done doing Angels baseball games. So our thanks to him and the rest of the crew. Great camera folk here in the booth, outside the booth, in the truck, everywhere.
Yep.
From top to bottom, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for everything that you've done for our broadcast this year. And to you fans at home, appreciate you letting us into your homes on a daily and nightly basis. It's been our pleasure.
All our conversations, both at the ballpark, on the road, on Twitter, all those things, to get a chance to talk to all the Angel fans and the passion you have, the passion we have for Doug Freeman. Come on, Doug. Let's go, Doug. Pull this out.
Shohei Ohtani facing Chris Hatcher. Shohei takes a strike. Ohtani 0 for 3. Fly ball left. Fielder's choice and a strikeout. Two. Shohei lines with the center field. It's a base hit to lead off this 9th inning.
Perfect swing for Shohei Ohtani.
Finishes the game going 1 for 4.
Boy, line went up the middle earlier. Hit off of Brett Anderson. He's holding in the fielder's choice, but another real good swing for Shohei Ohtani.
Marte a home run in the first inning, strikeout in the third, the walk in the sixth, the 1 for 2 game. For 4 game for Ohtani. Looks like his average finishes up at 285. 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Two out. Lays off 3-0. Borderline pitch gets called a strike. John looking on. Simmons did not play today. What a great season he had. He's getting better and better offensively. Justin Upton did not play today. 3-1 pitch. Marte pulls it down the line. Fair ball past Pinter into the corner. Ohtani headed to third base. Let's see what Keith Johnson does. He waves home Ohtani. It'll be an RBI double. The Angels are down 1. It's 4-3 here in the 9th.
Johnson going down the line, waving home Shohei Ohtani on that double. And Jeffrey Marte. But Marte continues here on Sunday. A 2-run home run, now a RBI double for Marte.
Tying run at second base, winning run at the plate, and Taylor Ward. Ward 0 for 3. One ball, no strikes. crowd has come to life. Hasn't been much to cheer about since the first inning home run by Marte. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Action in the A's pen. Eric Young Jr. on deck, so you do have Simmons available. You do have Upton available if you wanted to. Highly unlikely, but they are available. Jose Briseño. Taylor Ward launches one out toward left field. Martini going back to the warning track near the wall. Leaps up. Gone! Drive home safely!
What a special moment. What a way to end the season here. Taylor Ward goes walk-off. Wow. Pitch, inner half, brings his hands in, barrels up on that baseball for Taylor Ward. He's got that foot down. Creates that backspin. And over the wall, walk-off, 2-run, home run. What a way to finish it.
Fifth
Land
walk-off.
Rover above and beyond player of the game, Taylor Ward. Walk-off, 2-run home run, first career walk-off home run for Taylor Ward. Wow, what a moment.
Fifth walk-off home run for the Angels this season. And on an afternoon that brings the season to a close, the Angels finishing at 80 and 82, and perhaps the unknown that we will certainly find out about shortly about Mike Scioscia. What a way, if it is his last game wearing an Angels uniform, to go out.
Perfect how his team all were there in the dugout and how they responded. Ohtani, Marte, Taylor Ward, walk-off variety. The Angels end the season with that dramatic victory.
Taylor,
let's go down to Alex Curry.
Taylor, what a way to close out this season. What's it mean to you to get it done for this team to go out with a big win?
I mean, it means everything. You know, I've been watching all year, watching these guys play. I mean, it's awesome to be able to go out like this and be able to finish off with a win like this.
And when you look at the opportunity that you got this year, are you happy with what you were able to accomplish and what you showed this team?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, maybe here would have wished I would have showed a little more, but I mean, you know, there's an off season, so I'm gonna work hard to stay here. So.
And what was it like for you working with Mike Scioscia?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. A little less since I'm a third baseman now, but back in spring training, loved working with him as a catcher. But now as a third baseman, it's nice just to let him watch me play, and you know, didn't have to worry too much about it.
And as the season comes to a close, is there a message you want to give the fans before we head to the off season?
Thank you for everything. It's awesome seeing you guys here. Thank you.
Well, there you have it. The Angels close off the season with a walk-off win by Taylor Ward. Congratulations on picking up the win. We're going to take a break here. When we come back, we got Angels Live with Jose Mota and Tim Salmon, and hopefully hear from manager Mike Scioscia. So don't go anywhere.